It was bound to happen. With drones flying everywhere now, being used for rescue divers, policemen, that type of jazz, and the FAA actually going out and issuing license and registration to keep our airways continually safe and regulated. I kind of went to the dark side on you guys. I have become a drone pilot. So, yeah, went online, got my little license thing, became an actual drone pilot, and I'm going against everything that I've said in the comments before, trying to fight the drone resistance, but to be completely honest with you, it's inevitable. I had multiple airplanes, and I enjoy the hobby of remote control stuff. It's actually what got me into flying, so I went out and I tried to find the best possible drone without spending a whole bunch, and this is what I found. It is the Wingsland S6 Outdoor Edition, because who wants to just fly their drone indoor? But it's pretty compact. From the description, it only weighs 260 grams. It can be put in your pocket, although I don't know if I recorded this on the video or not, but you need some pretty big pockets. But it's a pretty clean drone. Comes with everything that you need. Instruction booklet. You can add little accessories to it. As you can see to the left there, it's got the little stop sign thing. I have no idea what that does. I could care less. But it comes with all the instructions and quick start manuals that you need to get going. Pretty simple so far since I've been playing with it. Basically, you hit the start button and go. But the drone, as you can see, is really small. It comes in a protective case there. If you actually do want to put it in your pocket, you won't squish it or break the propellers. Underneath the little thing here, you have the charger, your extra props. That's what's in the little black package there. It's kind of nice. It comes with replacement propellers. The charging cable. It's just a standard micro USB cable, nothing too crazy. It just plugs in to a little dongle thing, any type of USB plug, and then your actual charger. To replace your propellers, you've got the little tool here. Actually, it's made out of metal. It's pretty decent. Luckily enough, knock on wood, I haven't had to switch out a prop yet, but it seems pretty simple. You unscrew that. It's got a little doodad at the bottom there, and then you just unscrew the old prop, put the new one in, and you're ready to go. The battery that came with it it says allow you to fly 7 to 10 minutes. I'm getting probably on the shy side of 7 minutes. I went ahead and ordered the batteries. They're cheap enough. I think they're like $38 for a replacement battery, and it'll get you going for, you know, a decent amount of time. Charge time's really quick on these. Although I haven't sat down with a stopwatch, it's probably 15 minutes at the most. It's really quick to charge these. I'm sure they'll come out with an extended battery. One thing about this is that it's still relatively new. So they're constantly developing on it, but here's the basic specs. It's 4K actually. It's supposedly 4K, 30 frames. It's got 1080p at 60 frames if you want to do that, and then of course a bunch of other settings below that resolution. It has a 3-axis digital stabilization to it, so that's pretty cool. It's got internal GPS, it's got a compass, a barometer, and it's got a 6-axis gyro. So it's pretty well equipped. Cool thing is, the price that I paid online was $150 or $160 on Amazon. Really inexpensive for a really well-made type of deal. I'm not endorsed by these people. I just did a lot of research in this and playing around with friends' drones, and it seems like probably the best for definitely for the money if you don't want to spend $1,000 on one. It's got the return to home function on there, the course lock mode, the home lock mode. It's got an orbit thing. Follow me, it follows you around, which is pretty crazy. It's got the auto hovering. Literally, you can just let it go and it'll just hover there and look at you. It's brushless motors. Make sure it said in the instructions that for the camera, you remove the little sticky thing that's on it. If you get in blurry video, that's probably why. But little arms just swing open. I haven't had any issues with the arms moving on me. They're really pretty well built and stiff. It's easy to take them out and put them back in. Not too easy when you're only using one hand there, but for the most part, pretty simple. Directly after this video, I went online and registered this drone, so I just my registration number I just taped on the back. But you can see the battery just kind of slides in there to the back. One thing I will comment on is it's kind of a pain to get the battery out. It's got a little lever on the bottom there, right below my finger, right on the bottom. Yep, right there. You have to pull that tab up and then slide it out. I notice using your fingernail to just kind of get in between the battery and the actual device helps a lot. So I took it flying today, and this is the 4K mode. I don't know what YouTube does with all the resolution stuff or whatnot, but it flies pretty stable. I haven't used any type of software stabilization. When you move a little bit, you can definitely see the jitter there a little bit, but it goes as far as I want. It's in meters, so 30 to 100 meters, so that's 300 feet. Truthfully, I think I've gotten it past the 300 meter or the 300 feet part, but I don't know. I haven't gone much past that. Truthfully, I just got this thing to kind of stay local. I'm not doing large aerial shots. Basically, most of my videos are going to be like this, kind of hovering and going high directly above me to just kind of check out landscapes and stuff's going on that's directly around me. I'm not trying to fly through cities or anything like that. Make sure you stay legal. I'll throw that one out there. But like I said, you can add attachments, which is kind of weird. It's got kind of like an attachment that'll shoot little foam pellets out, which is weird. Emoji display, I don't even know what that is, and it's got a searchlight, which may be kind of neat actually. You can also get propeller guards if you're flying inside, but I didn't care because most of my stuff's going to be outside anyway. Like I said, I'm not going to fly this in the house, but 5 colors are available. I got the camouflage one just basically because I got excited and I wanted this thing same day, so that was the only color that was available on the same day. Another quick feature which is pretty cool is it allows you to kind of play around with the drone in a virtual environment. This isn't the real drone, but it'll actually let you play around with all the features. And just kind of put that out there. Make sure you register your drone too. Take the time to actually register. That way it'll keep you legal and whatnot, but make sure you go onto the actual FAA website and not any of these third-party sites. It costs $5 to register a drone for personal use. That way you're legal and nobody can really say anything as long as you follow the procedures and whatnot. And I got licensed. You don't have to get licensed. It's mainly for commercial use. However, check with all of your local laws, and everything might change as of the date of this video. So make sure you look into that. But yeah, it's pretty neat. And my drone has a little IN number, which is pretty cool too. I don't know. I'm just a dork like that. So drones are nothing to be afraid of. Get you one, have fun with it, play with it, and join the drone revolution. But that's all I have today. So have a good one and stay safe out there.